The plate is not empty, it's a witness. It has seen the hands that hold power and the hands that shake with hunger. Basic survival has become luxury. The empty plate now tells the story. Bread is not a luxury pastry. Rice that used to be poor man's friend is now measured as gold. Turkey is no longer food, it's a miracle. A once-a-year blessing that visits only the rich man's table. Milk is a privilege. Meat is now a guest we see, only on festivals. Cooking oil that used to be the scent of every mother's pot is now liquid treasure. The leaders say they are working on it. Till when? Sometimes I feel like the plate is not empty. It's full. Full of our excuses. What kind of world are we building? Where eating 3 times a day is now success? What kind of economy do we defend? Where mothers must lie to their children, sleep, food will come tomorrow. What kind of leadership do we follow? Where markets rise, stomach fall. Inflation is not just numbers on the chart. It is the empty pot in the kitchen. It's the father's shame at the market. It's the mother's tears when her children ask for bread. It's that child who learned hunger before learning alphabet. We no longer bargain, we beg. When food becomes fame and survival becomes luxury, the nation is no longer hungry for food. It's hungry for humanity. They keep telling us we are the leaders of tomorrow. But tomorrow never comes. But my question is, hope hunger will not kill us before we lead. Because even a strong leg shakes when the stomach is empty. Now, hunger sits at every table. Hunger in the house of the rich, fear of losing it all. Hunger in the house of the poor, fear of not eating at all. Some have food but cannot eat, no longer exist. What we have now is, some can eat but have no food. And the traders, many of them act like the same leaders they complain about. The same greed, just smaller offices. They raise price overnight with no reason, but profit. Imagine buying oil from a trader, 3,500, while her neighbor is selling for 2,500. Return the oil to her. How come your neighbor is selling for 2,500 and you are selling for 3,500? Her response was, so? At the end, she was laughing. So tell me, who is the real oppressor? Are we not part of the same hunger we cry about? So who then is leading this corruption? The one in the office or the one in the market? The same lies, just different skills. One take from the pocket, the other take from the future. When did we start praying for change, yet refusing to change ourselves? This greed runs from the top to the street. A nation cannot grow with an empty stomach because a hungry man is an angry man and an angry crowd is a dangerous storm. The empty plate is asking, what is leadership if it cannot feed the lead? How do we tell children there is food, but not for us? The empty plate asks the traders, does your gain taste sweet when your neighbor's child goes to bed in tears? When did food become a luxury and survival a crime? The painful thing is, we've normalized the hunger around us. We scroll past suffering and call it economic reality. How can a table be called national if only a few are invited who turned food into privilege? When will this empty plate be filled, not just with food, but with fairness? The plate is not empty, it's a witness. It sees everything. The plate remembers the old song we no longer sing. Some have food but cannot eat. It's not just a plate, it's a question, it's a challenge, a mirror staring into the soul of the nation.